Welcome in, everybody, to the Chris Hatcher Show. I'm Brad Radisi, alongside the head coach of the Samford Bulldogs, Chris Hatcher. The Bulldogs come away with the big win, 24-22 over VMI. Coach, I saw the video in the locker room after the big win. Amazing to see the guys so happy after this trip to Virginia.
Well, do I look more relaxed today over here?
You do, Coach. You do. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. We were excited, of course. But we talk all the time about how many new players we have on the team.
Yeah.
I looked around and nobody knew our celebration routine.
Right.
I'm having to coach them up on the celebration as we're celebrating.
Right.
But very well deserved by our team. We traveled extremely well. Long bus ride, over 9 hours. Very difficult place to play. Won a tough battle. Got behind, came back, made a play there at the end to win the game. Going into the bye week and to the week leading up to VMI, I just prayed so hard. Something good has to happen to this group of men because of the way they work each and every day. We finally got it. Monday's practice. Hey, a little more pep in the step, a few more smiles at the meeting. So good for our guys to fight through, and hopefully the momentum we built with the win give us the confidence we need to continue getting better this week, because we have another tough Southern Conference battle.
Let's talk about your quarterback, Brady Stober. He makes his first start of the year. He comes through in the clutch in this game, wins some national honors.
Absolutely. He's played well when we put him in the game at times, but it's a lot different, as we were talking off air, when you get the start and you are the guy.
Yes.
Thought that early on he missed a couple plays that could have really stretched the lead and put the game away early, but he settled in, very efficient in what we asked him to do. Made a huge run there late in the fourth quarter to put us in field goal range. I was really pleased with this play, and I've been close at certain times of the year to give him a little more playing time. Didn't think he was quite ready, but headed into the Mercer week, I felt like he was ready to go if needed, and fortunately for him, his number was called. He prepared well and performed well and led us to our first victory of the season.
And it was a bit of a pressure cooker type game. In the third quarter, you guys get the ball back, the big interception, and he leads y'all down the field to the field goal.
Yeah, he threw the interception, and then, of course, Trey Linhart, another freshman, picked off VMI, got us the ball back, and then Stober led us on a 14-play, 67-yard drive where we were able to kick the winning field goal. After that, and converted on a couple 3rd and 7s. Again, I alluded to the big run he made late in the drive. He has great poise, and he's a really good runner too. I think people don't realize that, but the guys have responded to him. He brings some new juice to the team, and it'd be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Talk about your defense. I know you mentioned earlier this week there was a lot more pass rush, and that helps you guys a tremendous bit.
Well, other than the first game of the year, we haven't gotten any pressure on the quarterback, so we put a lot of emphasis on that. I say a lot. We work that every day, but that was something that in the bye week that we said we got to find ways to manipulate the rush. We had great pressure on the quarterback. Conroy Cunningham got a sack. Deuce Caldwell, backup DN, got him a sack as well. Good pressure on the QB all night.
Good deal. You guys are back home this week against Chattanooga. Always a bit of a dogfight when we play Chat.
Again, they're getting hot at the wrong time for us. I think the misleading thing about their team, because every year I've been in the league, you got to go through them to have a chance to win the conference championship. They struggled early in the year. They're a younger team like us, but man, they played a very difficult schedule. I mean, some of the teams on their schedule, that was tough sledding for them. But it looks like they found their groove at the wrong time. But they're a traditional Chattanooga team, fast, athletic, well coached. So we have our work cut out for us. But again, we had something positive. I look forward to us building off of that. But we have a lot of room for improvement. I mean, we talked about we're the worst in the country in turning the ball over. We got to get better at that. We're giving up way too many explosive plays defensively. A lot of that is just due to not being in a good position and missing tackles. Those are the things that are hurting us, and that's basic 101 fundamental football that we stress each day. We got better some in the game the other day, but we have to make a big jump this week in order to be able to have a victory here at home here in Birmingham, Alabama.
We look forward to it. We want to see the Bulldogs win again. It is this Saturday against Chattanooga, 2:30 at Pete Hanna Stadium. And, of course, we'll break it all down on the next edition of The Chris Hatcher Show.